You know, seeing Dumpty try to kick that ball up the hill, fighting an uphill battle, I can't help feel like that's a metaphor for what we're going through in this adventure right now. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. Let me fix my collar. Lab coat's on back order. Sweaters all over the place. But yes, hello to Unknown Spike McBronze. Welcome to today's stream. I'm just going to give a quick little wash through our good old second in command. Because as you may have seen in the last live stream, we're down to 2 Pokemon. But they are 2 reliable Pokemon, which will be good. And Mick will donate your lab loot to whoever wants to join in for today's session. Sounds good. We'll keep that in mind. We'll see how many people we can get together that want to jump on in today. How are we doing, guys? Look at these. Look at our friends. Wait, are they talking? Oh, they're both talking to me. Oh, sweet. Do it again. Both talk. No, Dumpty, you goofball. Oh, well. Do what you want to do to have fun, buddy. This is our relaxing time. This is going to be a nice, peaceful day. Inside the basket, there's nothing yet. We only got 2 Pokemon, of course. They haven't found us a berry yet. This is what the Nuzlocke stuff is all about. Like, okay, can you imagine how far off or how far bad we would be at this point if I was going by the 1 knockout and they're gone kind of rule? Now, bear in mind, too, the other thing, of course, I always say is that in a true Nuzlocke, I'd be catching a lot more than I actually am. So, I mean, I don't mind doing it this way. I mean, it does add some flavor to the adventure. But I will just say, our Pokemon are not gone for good. Everyone's saying, oh, we're going to miss them. You won't miss them for forever, you know? Because, like, definitely by post-game, we're going to bring them back. Because the reason I chose those particular Pokemon are that they are my main squad in this generation. They just need a little bit of a breather right now. I want to suggest that the shiny auction, instead of doing it on Sunday, do it on Saturday. Because you have school and maybe some people have work. Well, anything can't be scheduled around everybody's schedule, unfortunately. Like, I understand your situation because you're over in, I forget where, but you're in Europe, I believe. And most of the people, I shouldn't say most, but quite a number of people that watch the channel are further, west. So, actually, when I ended off at 9 p.m., for them it ends at, like, say, 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. or something like that. So, it's like, that's the hard part about having a global thing. I could maybe, though, switch it to Saturdays. We'll see what people say. Because, and here's the thing. If I do switch it to Saturday, which, you know, can be done, I might have some people say, like, oh, but I have to work weekends. Can't you do it on a Friday? So, it's hard to, like, you know, please every single person. So, well, again, we'll see if doing a Saturday auction is better. The only problem I would have with that, and maybe it's not really that big of a problem, is if I plan to stream Saturday night, which I guess I don't always do. At least until my back feels better, which it does actually feel better right now. Like, I don't really feel the back pain. What I am feeling, if anything, is like a slight little bit of, it's called sciatica, where there's a nerve that runs from your lower back down your left leg, should be down to the ankle, and they say if that nerve gets pinched or if, like, maybe an inflamed muscle presses against it, it can cause some pain. It's not really pain, but I can definitely feel some tension there. So I think that's what my sore back was building to, was a bout of sciatica. I've had it happen a few times, not often, but when it does happen, it's like, very painful. So anyway, I went off on a tangent. Basically, I'm saying that my back is feeling better, so I should be able to start doing more evening streams. But maybe we will aim to have Saturdays, do 1 stream around this time, and then I guess I could just kind of take Saturday evening to relax and do whatever else I have planned for whatever. Especially this weekend coming, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Saturday Christmas Eve? So you know what? I mean, I probably still will. Once we get more people showing up here for the stream, and maybe I'll mention this tomorrow and other streams as well. Maybe I'll say, how about we do a Christmas Eve auction? That might be kind of cool. And that way someone can get like a special shiny for Christmas. By the way, in case anyone's wondering, I have still not heard from Snorlax321, so I have not been able to send out that shiny Orthworm, but it is still up here, mentally what would you call it, tagged for him to pick up. It can be kind of painful, Mick, the nerve pinch thingy, but it's... The worst part of it is when you try to walk, like, you can't really bend your leg too far. Like, it just limits the rotation of your, let's say, your hip, I guess. Usually the knee bending is not too bad, the ankle's not too bad, but like if you stretch your leg too far, it can really cause some pain. But unfortunately, it's not really that bad right now. I'd say it's actually more of a lighter kind of a sciatic flare-up right now. Snorlax has gone the wrong one. I mean, Snorlax and many other people might be on holiday vacations too, right? So, excuse me. But either way, again, for both your and Sailor Pika's generous contribution to the first shiny auction, I do have that still set aside for whenever Snorlax is ready to pick it up. And I was realizing, once we have connectivity between Pokemon Home and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I have so many shinies I've caught in Legends Arceus I can send in here. So, starting in March of next year, when we get home connectivity with this game, there's going to be so many shiny Pokemon available for these shiny auctions too. But in the meantime, I just got to work at picking up a bunch of these in Violet, and hoping we can keep that train running. Okay, so who all wants to do a multiplayer session today? There's only a few people here right now. I'm assuming Unknown Spike would like to jump in. And one sec. Game's falling asleep. I gotta open up my spreadsheet of the Labloots. Excuse me. There we go. Clear my throat. Saying excuse me again. I've just recently edited the episode where I had this whole, I guess, one-sided, not rant, but external thought process, let's call it, where I was saying I clear my throat so much, I say sorry too much, we can make a whole, probably half-hour video of me saying sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. So I gotta maybe not do that. Okay, let me just see where we're at here. So for Unknown Spike, I'll just say Unknown Spike has at this point over 3,000 lab loot, and Mick, you are currently, wait, what am I looking at here? Yeah, over 3,000. And Mick, you still have 1,500 based on what I'm seeing here. I haven't added, or actually no, this is including the donations that have happened this week. So, just to give you that heads up, if you want, you can still offer up your donation for Spike to play. We'll see what works there. Unknown Spike is online. Mick says, wait, could you theoretically send shinies that you caught to a 3DS game like Moon, X, and Y? Sadly, no. They actually say you can move Pokemon from 3DS, like, the 3DS era had a thing called Pokemon Bank, and it still has it, and that's not going to be shutting down, they say, anytime that they're planning. So, you could send Pokemon to an online storage thing called Pokemon Bank, which did require paid annual service, subscription fee, and then you could take some from Pokemon Bank and then send them into Pokemon Home. So you could forward advance them, but you can't go from Home back to Bank. And Home is what accesses the Switch games right now, and also Pokemon Go. So sadly, you can't go backwards with that, but any Gen 7, was it? Yeah, anything. So anything in Gen 7 could be brought forward to Pokemon Home and the Switch games. Now, what's interesting, though, ever since Generation 3, they've had ways to advance your Pokemon forward to each generation. You said, maybe I can actually participate in the auctions then. But nah, sadly, unfortunately. With Gen 3, I don't have my old 3DS here, but the original, the original Nintendo DS had both a DS card slot on the top and then a Game Boy Advance slot on the bottom. So you could put in, like, for example, my Pokemon Sapphire, plug that into the bottom, plug in Pokemon Pearl on the top, and you could forward Pokemon from the GBA to the DS game. And then using Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, with two DSs, you could send them from Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum into Black or White 2. And then those could be sent through a Poke Transporter, I believe it was, to appear in your Kalos game, X and Y. And then those could be put into Pokemon Bank. And, was that it? Yeah, Gen 6 going into Gen 7. Oh, no. Well, I think they could be put into Pokemon Bank, but then just Gen 7 came out as well, too. And you could go from X and Y into Bank, take them down into your Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, whatever. Anything from Bank can be forward. It's just crazy how much they made them all connected like that. Wait, what's that for GBA games? How did I not know this? Your whole life's been a lie. Right, like the original DS did have a card slot for both the little DS chip kind of cards, like similar to your Switch games. I mean, I can show you our Sonic Frontiers. It's kind of crazy, though. The size of these cards, the games nowadays, like they're Sonic, these, I would say, are even smaller than the DS games and 3DS games were. It's wild how much things have just improved technology-wise, right? But anyways, yeah, so you can plug in both GBA and the DS to be able to forward Pokemon from even Fire, Red, Leaf Green, and stuff like that. Okay, I don't see anyone else showing up, so this could just be another 2-player day. But before we actually do anything like that, I'm going to... We haven't really progressed to here at all, so I'm just going to back out. Let me just open up Pokemon Home. Let's just take a look. I'll show you what I've got to work with eventually in some of these other games. You always thought that was a random thing, the fact that they had like the 2 game slots. So basically they made it so that you could just play Game Boy Advance games on your DS, but Pokemon, since generations are a thing, I guess they realized they can use that technology to connect the 2 games or the 2 generations together. The one downside, though, there has never been an actual way to send Pokemon from generations 1 or 2, that would be Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, or Crystal. You can't send them through into Gen 3 without maybe if Nintendo directly has their own kind of stuff or whatever. But that means, look, I can connect to either of these games, Pokemon Shield, Legends Arceus. Soon we'll get Pokemon Scarlet Violet. That'll be cool. Because I have, thanks to Nintendo Power, so who all remembers Nintendo Power, first of all? Let me know in the chat. If you don't, it was a monthly Nintendo publication, a magazine that would give you tips and tricks and just articles about games and creators and such. There was a sweepstakes thing where you could send in a copy of your Pokemon Gold, Silver, or Crystal, mail it, actually the physical game, mail it into Nintendo. They would give a legitimate Celebi, just basically add that into your game and then send the game back to you. I have that Celebi in my Pokemon Crystal game to this day, and there's nowhere to put it. And from what I've heard, like my nephew is in on this kind of stuff. He looks into it. Apparently, that's one of the rarest Celebi that you can get, and I've got it. So let's see who we're eventually going to have in our first of all, the Galar squad, of course. Once we finish the main story in Shield, I'm going to start bringing some of our bigger guys in, because they're all level 100, and I definitely don't want to use them for main story, because that would overpower. See, we got good old Shelbert here. We got our Pikachu. Now, I will say, this kind of worries me, but I'm sure it's fine, because, so Pikachu, we see his stat distribution. We see Discharge, Body Slam, Thunder Wave, Light Screen. When we check Squeak, my Raticate, it doesn't show any of that. Now, I don't know why it doesn't. The reason is he can't go to any games right now, so he basically is stuck in Pokemon Home until a game allows him in. But it does keep your stats, like it does keep your information, because if I check Chirp, bad example. Hang on. Let me see who can work. Is it you, Snapper? Totodile from Johto. I was going to find a certain Pokemon I want to display here. Someone who has... oh, wait, I'm doing this the wrong way. I'm stupid. So this shows the EVs, the effort values of each of these Pokemon of mine. Who can't go to a game yet? It's not showing. I know I have some maxed out stats. Why do I have Eradicate at level 100? Because he was part of my main Kanto team, man. Everyone here. Like, I've got a level 100 Squirtle. That is Shelbert. You'd be surprised how well Squeak can pull through things. You know, there's a combo of... With a Focus Sash, I could do... like, if the opponent's faster than me, hold a Focus Sash, and if they go for, like, say, close combat, I go down to 1 HP. But then I use the move Endeavor, which brings the target down to my current HP. So we bring him down to 1. One quick attack later, Squeak takes out anything other than, say, a Ghost type. So, that's kind of why Squeak is pretty valuable. Every Pokemon has some decent use, and that's what I love about the games. Like, I've got a level 100 Piplup. Excuse me. He's going to be able to make it into Hisui, actually. Now, they don't show the ribbons here, which is unfortunate, but they do save the data, because when you check, or when you send them into Pokemon Shield, you can see their ribbons there. But look, it's not even telling me what the moves are. Does Squeak have guts? I don't know if it shows that here. I believe he does, actually, because part of my strategy back in the... Yes, he does. It says down the bottom left corner, guts. That was another thing that I would use him for, too, is give him the Flame Orb, and he had Facade for a while, so that... can you imagine if he can make... Like, if they do DLC for Scarlet and Violet and Eradicate could go in there, a terrestrialized normal-type Facade, basically what we fought in the normal-type gym, that Staraptor, if Squeak could terrestrialize into normal type, holding the Flame Orb, and then go for the Facade with Guts, that is crazy. That would be a lot of damage being put out. Sadly, Ghost types would be immune to that, and of course certain types would resist, like Rock and Steel, what have you. But yeah, I've used the Guts idea before, so that's pretty cool. Now, definitely, we can't see the stats on Chirp here, my Pidgeot, but what did I just do? I didn't hit nothing. He actually, like... So some of my Pokemon were geared for Mega Evolutions. Chirp, for example, I don't know if we can see it at all here. Well, you can see Special Attack and Speed are both sparkling. That means his effort values were maxed out in those two stats, because a Pidgeot normally is physically offensive, but Mega Pidgeot was all about special attacks. So, now that we don't have Mega Pidgeot anymore, I can't rely on special attacks. He had like Heat Wave, Hurricane. He's one of those Pokemon that will eventually, I'll readjust his stats once we get into, like, once we can bring him into a Gen, say, 8 or 9 game. I really hope they can come in. I want to be able to move all my Pokemon. For example, my Levani, he cannot leave Pokemon Home at all. There's no game yet that he has access to. I'm just going to exit now. And there's like almost 3 full, not say 3, there's like about over 2 boxes full of Pokemon I brought up from the earlier games. And the only ribbon that we couldn't get from Ultra Sun was the Great Battle Tree, or the Master Battle Tree ribbon, and I'm okay not trying for that. Because that comes down to a lot of luck, and I'm like, you know, not getting that ribbon, to me, feels like a ribbon in itself. Like, just admitting that we can't, you know, we could keep brute forcing it until we get the ribbon, but then what's the point? Same thought that I have with legendary encounters. Like, if you save the game before a legendary encounter, you fail to catch it, and then you try again, that kind of defeats the one chance to catch it purpose. So, same thing with Battle Tower. It's like, okay, if we can't win in 10 tries, I could keep going, like, say, 50 times until we finally get the ribbon, but, like, I don't need the ribbon that bad. There are some people that are, like, so hardcore, they're like, I have to get every single ribbon. I'm not that extensive with it. Okay, so I think right now, I've rambled, there's like 20 minutes. I believe Unknown Spike is the only one that wants to jump in. Do I have the shiny Gyarados? I probably caught it back in, I had Soul Silver. Or did I? Which one did I get? I think I got Soul Silver. Pretty sure I caught it back in that game, but I haven't uploaded it along the way. Because, again, that was not one of my main teamsters, let's say. So what do you say, Unknown Spike? You want to jump in on this one, and we'll do what we can? Not sure, again, how useful my very battered team will be. But we can give it a shot anyways. Wonder if we should make a sandwich. I mean, okay, now that I've looked into the sandwich making, we can't really make any level 3s until post-game anyway, so I can't really contribute that much. Mick says, didn't you say that last year we were going to buy a new game just for a ribbon? I said I'm thinking about it, first of all. Second of all, don't twist my words around, by which I mean don't repeat things that I've said before, because that just makes me look bad. No, you're right. When I mean not hardcore enough for that particular ribbon, there's a lot more frustration that comes with dealing with Battle Tower than there is with buying a game. Let's just say that. Like, having to suffer through... Like, one of the last times I've tried Battle Tower, we were fighting a Frostlass. It used Hail, okay, and it has the Snow Cloak ability, which has, I think it's like a 1 in 8 chance to dodge moves that are fully accurate. So, it used Hail, we attacked, but we missed because of the Snow Cloak. Okay, that itself is fine. On the next turn, it went for Ice Beam, which, you know, a 1 in 4 chance of it choosing that move. It hit me and froze me, a 10% chance, and I have a 1 in 4 chance to break out of freezing, and I didn't. If you factor all those numbers together, I'm not going to do the actual math, just take my word for it, that's like a less than 1% chance of that sequence happening. And that happens so frequently in Battle Tower. So I'm just like, you know what? I'm proud to not have that ribbon. I'm more proud than if I had the ribbon, I looked at it, I'd be like, that was just a brute force. There wasn't really any skill. That's just stubbornness, and I'm okay with not having that. Anyways, that's enough of me backtracking my own words. Let us prepare for my timer, first of all. Make sure I D&D my phone. Just as I said that, a notification started popping in here. Okay, timer. Beep, bap, borp. Okay. Maybe Battle Tower has increased AI. It's quite widely known, or speculated at least, the majority of people have shared enough stories that say it's not that it does have better AI, I will give you that. It's programmed to be competitive, but the sheer number of random chance things that happen in the computer's favor and not in the player's favor is definitely skewed. So, a friend of mine who knows about programming, like not so much video games specifically, but programming in general, he says the only real way to increase difficulty for certain things is to change the random chance of things. So, when you're playing through the regular game here, you know, oh, you might get frozen here or there, blah, blah, blah. Those rules do not apply in a Battle Tower, because if they want to make it a challenge beyond the regular gameplay, they do have to tweak some things, and that, unfortunately, is the random chance. So, anyway, all that being said, I'm going to go online, and we'll form a group. I'm just going to post the code in the chat here, Unknown Spike, because it's just going to be the two of us, it looks like. Itchy nose. I'm connected to the intranet. Let us form a group. Yes. Yeah. Let me actually read what this says. When you use the Union Circuit, you can gather with friends at one of the Pokemon Centers in the region and play together. If your connection gets interrupted while you're playing with friends in the Union Circle, you automatically remove from the group. Trainer from the group loses the connection, group is disbanded, blah, blah, blah. Try your best to play in an environment with strong somethings. Okay, so our code, if you can't see it, there we go. So feel free to smack that on in. You know what? I've got the heating pad on my back. I don't really need that. It's too warm. Get out of me. Ugh. Wait. It wasn't even turned on. What the heck? It must just have heat absorbed into it. The AI has the increased luck hack activated. That, I would say that's definitely true. Because, again, the random chance ain't that random. Let's set out together, Unknown Spike. And since you're visiting me, I'll let you choose what we do first. Okay, let me start recording. Cut over to here. And we're going to begin right about now. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Your defeated Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and we're here in Pokemon Violet for another multiplayer session with Unknown Spike joining us once again. To be honest, I'm not sure what we're going to do today. This is going to be a day of just kind of, exploration, having fun, I suppose. I said basically Unknown Spike can take the reins on this one. Oh, and then in the chat, Unknown Spike has just told me that I can choose. So, we'll think of what to do here. If you're excited for whatever's happening today, which I have no idea, feel free to hit that like button down below. And if you want to check out the episodes that have led us to this point, of course, check the link in the description to the full Pokemon Violet playlist. And you can also join as a channel member or subscribe to get new videos or get notifications for new videos when the sandstorm kicks up if you hit that bell button. Okay, I think first things first, I guess we can just do raids. Should we make a sandwich, though? Nick says, when you realize Unknown Spike has been in almost every multiplayer session. True, eh? That just shows the dedication. I'm just sitting here watching Spike sell some stuff. I'm gonna be like a wild Pokemon. I'm gonna stand right next to you and just stare. You know how they do that in the battles? It's so funny. What was it? Someone posted, I think, in the Discord, a meme of, I think it was Doctor Who, glaring at someone that says he's the wild Pokemon that watches you during battle. Or can I, hang on, let me do one of my faces. There. There we go. I'm a wild Pokemon, everybody. Look at me. I'm providing such good content right now on the YouTubes. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go check out Porto Marinada. I'm gonna see what's on the auction right now. I wonder, can multiple people get in on the same auction? Like multiple players? Oh, you posted that, Mick. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about then. Doctor Who just like right over the shoulder. Okay, let me go see what's at the auction. It would be funny if you could, like, if it was a nice little reference to our shiny auctions, if you could actually have multiple players fight over the stuff. Curry powders, ultra balls. I might want the Greppa berries. 54 Greppa berries? I'm gonna grab them things. Let's eat first to give us strength, says Unknown Spike. Okay, I'll do that. Just let me buy these Greppa berries. This should be a nice piece of cake. Oh, that guy in the pink shirt's back. Okay, 3,900. I'll start with that. 5,900. 64. Nintendo? Oh, 74. Amiga 7,400. Stop bidding. I want this. It's weird that I can only go up by 1,000, but some of them can jump up higher. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, in the long run. Yeah, get out of here. I like how he, like the older guy, outbid me, and this guy in the pink shirt is like, you know, how did a kid get that much money? 18? 18.9? How about 19.4? Excuse you. How about 21.4? Get out of here. I'll take those Greppa berries. Those are good for adjusting our stats, of course. That man does nothing but dream. Mr. Stubbleface there. Alright. So I got those. Now, where is Spike at? Let's make a picnic and a meal. You are... Oh, I gotta zoom in. You're right. I can't... That's unfortunate we're gonna zoom in so close to be able to see. Oh, you're right here with me. Are you auctioning anything? Where are you? I can sense you. It says you're right on top of me. Are you literally on top of me? Are you up there? Oh, wait, there you are. Okay. I thought you were above me on the roof. Okay, let's head... Follow me. Let's head out here so we can just get away from the town. Because I don't think we can do a picnic in town, if I'm not mistaken. I know what I could do. Like, I don't want to leave Unknown Spike with nothing to do, but if it comes to it and I need something productive to do other than raids, I can go get some of those mysterious steaks. Okay, let's see if unknown Spike is following. Oh, I see someone jumping. Look at that. Imagine seeing that in the distance. You see this, like, giant motorbike machine monster coming after you. Where are you going? Wait for me. You've missed. There you are. Ah, Meowth got me. Oh. Give me a sec. We got the smoke ball on Dumpty, so he's going to be our lead. We can jump out of the, or run away if we need to. Okay, where are you? There you are. Okay, let's get over here and set up a picnic. I wonder what... No, you know what? You should probably do the picnic so we have more Pokemon to see. I'm going to close up. You do a picnic. Because I've only got 2 Pokemon. I mean, I'm sure... Actually, I don't know how it works. When we do a multiplayer picnic... oh, you got the cool, that Legend of Zelda Luchador outfit backpack. That's cool. Did I just stand on something? Okay, so you're going to let out your whole group. You guys have to join it to see it? Sure. There we go. There's your crew. And there's my Dumpty. Aww. I remember Smithers. Who else remembers Smithers? I can't even talk to your Smithers. I can walk through her, though. That's weird. Okay, I got my Halloween costume picked out for next year, guys. What do you think? I'm not going to do an online battle just yet. Mick suggests that we do an online battle between me and Unknown Spike. I would count that as a knockout, but definitely when we get to post-game, we'll do some, like, you know, some free battles. Because once we're in post-game, knockouts aren't going to count anymore because the main story has been completed. I can't make a sandwich. Oh, I looked in your basket. I'm sorry. Can I wash you here? Oh, man, I can't wash my own Pokemon? How does this work? I think we had trouble with this before, didn't we? Smithers the Fallen Hero. Oh, you get some picks. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, I'll hang tight here at the Pokemon Center. You go do your thing. Who can we see over here? Hi, Deerling. Let's pick up some items while we're waiting, folks. Yoink. Sody Pop. We have that. Yeah, I was gonna say we have that lighthouse as a fly location, do we not? And that is correct. This is a very eventful adventure thus far. We have an awakening. We've got 2 experienced Candy S's. Hey, Rotom can be here? I will say, Rotom is pretty good for the ingredients to sell for LP. I have been checking the TM machine to see what kind of ingredients sell for a lot of LP as far as making new TMs and such. And Rotom Sparks go for about, I think that's 100 LP each. And generally, you're going to get 2 or 3 every time you defeat a Rotom. And they do appear quite frequently near Levincia. So if you get yourself a meal power of Ghost or Electric encounters, you can get a lot of Rotom, get a lot of Sparks, and sell for a lot of goodies. And I now realize, excuse me, this Mastiff here, first of all, fades into nothingness. I now understand the name, the meaning of its name, because I didn't know what Mobostiff is, its evolution. But I believe it's supposed to be like Mob Boss, because every time I see a Mobostiff in the wild, it's surrounded by its little what are they called again? Mastiff? I don't remember. The little guys. I just saw one. But I think it's supposed to represent, the phrase Mob Boss and then Mastiff. Mastiff, that's what they're called. Spike is back. We can do a picnic. Look at this guy. He's mad at everyone. No. Get away from me. He got tired out. Right? Picnic time? Yes. That's the wrong button, Professor Chaz. I'll join this picnic and let's see all of our Pokemon and all of their glories. Okay, I'll wait and see when we get a sandwich started up. We'll get fueled up for the day. I'm still wondering. Now, I do have a primate named Guar from... Well, currently he's in Pokemon Home. I have taken the plunge and sent my... Wait. Make sandwich? Okay, there we go. I'm not going to bow out at helping. That's what I was doing last time. So, do we have an idea of what sandwich we want to make, Unknown Spike? Oh, they made the Pokemon in Violet so cute. You mean the legendary? I think so, too. I remember we had a viewer at one point, one of our streams, not sure if... Like, I think he said he didn't like the idea of Miraidon, but when I showed what it was like and how he acted, he's like, no, you're right. He's the cute one. So I wonder what we could do. If we don't have an idea in mind for what sandwich to make, I could choose one like this that has maximum ingredients, like 6 toppings and like maybe 4 condiments. I'm going to scroll through see if I have something like that. I mean, I guess the condiments don't matter that much. It's the toppings that we have fun with, right? Ultra noodle sandwich. Okay, I believe I have that. Curry and noodle. Where's my noodles? Ultra hefty. Ultra noodle. Where are you at? Can't be this far back, can it? Bear with me here, folks. Searching my recipes. Ultra noodle sandwich. Okay. Let's do that. And let's see what happens when we make the exact same meal together. We got noodle, lettuce, sausage. Gonna have some olive oil and ketchup on that. I don't know if I've ever... Well, thinking of olive oil, I don't think, other than the movie Popeye, I have had any experience with olive oil. But... I think... Isn't olive oil something you sometimes cook in, maybe? Hello to Anne-Marie Hedgehog. Welcome to our stream. So I see the noodles go on the left side. I'll grab some of these chorizo. I'll try to spread them a little bit. Maybe some... you put the noodles first, and then I'll drop these around. Okay. There we go. How about right on the noodles? Yeah. And we can top it off with some lettuces. About that, I'll let you handle the rest of the lettuce there. We actually made a decent looking sandwich. I mean, for now, let's hope nothing falls off when the topping or the top bread gets put on. Did we actually do good? We did good. We didn't lose a single piece of the sandwich. Good job, Unknown Spike. Woo. And Marie's doing a picnic in Pokemon Scarlet. You're doing the ham sandwich. Nice. Oh, it's a cute little Vivi pick. Look at that. All right, let's see what bonuses we get. Ow. I just hit my hand off my garbage can. Speaking of Popeye. What do you think, guys? Good sandwich? You like it? Love it. Hey, Mikey. What are our bonuses? Give us some goods. Level 1, level 1, level 1. Piece of garbage. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Okay, I'm going to pack up and go so I can check our... Oh, yeah, we get experience from making sandwiches. Hello to... I already said hello to Anne-Marie. Hello again. So we have Encounter Power Poison. Experience Point Power Fire. So, Unknown Spike, shall we tackle into some raids now? Or... No, you have the Pokédex complete. I was going to say, is there anything you want to do a trade with? You know, hang on. What I could do... I mean, it doesn't really involve... Nah. I was thinking what I could do is do some of those surprise trades and trade out some of the raid bosses I've already picked up. But we're here for multiplayer. I can do that on a single solo player adventure. We want to do stuff that we can, combine together for. And... That's the wrong button again. What pose can I do? How about this? Hide the guide. Oh. It was too slow. Where did you go? So yeah, let's start tackling some raids, I guess. Alola to the Dazzling Shell. Oh, by the way, we could find a shiny Tarantula, maybe. I think that's what I'll do. Let me just do a little bit of just random searching for a Tarantula. You know what? Nah, wait. What would happen if, say, if Unknown Spike, who I think has access to some of like the shiny recipes because you've beaten the game, right? If you ate a sandwich that gives you meal power for sparkling power, would you be able to conjure shinies for everyone in a multiplayer session? Like, would we all see the same Pokemon? That's an interesting question. Mick says, when we're gonna have a shiny hunt stream? As soon as I'm into a post game, because like, well, there's a question too. Like I just said, I don't know if multiple people can see shinies in like an outbreak. What's this? TM Endure. We got plenty of those. Definitely, as soon as the main story is done, shiny hunting is something I will do on stream. But we still got Team Star to get through. We got some stuff we got to take care of. What else? Your Dazzling Shell says, perhaps today or tomorrow is the day to confront the Team Star boss. I have an idea for what I want to do for the next few streams, and the Team Star boss is not currently on the radar. It is the next thing I want to do because our Pokemon are close. It's every time the wrong button. Oh, you're doing a special sandwich? Oh. So yeah, if you can get sparkling power, if you can get bug, cool, because we might be able to find shiny Tarantula. But I don't know. But anyway, our levels are 53, 54. The Team Star boss, Revavroom, was level 56, so we're close to going back in. Not just yet, though. There's one or two more things I want to do. The Talon Ranger, welcome to the stream, asking, how am I streaming on, am I streaming on Twitch? I don't actually have a Twitch account, so I just do YouTube streaming. But if you're wondering how I'm streaming, I have a device. In fact, let me see if I can find a link to it. If anybody's curious about doing some streaming of their own, I've done a review of this device I have called the Narvatec NJ300. Let me get to my studio. Take some time out of our stream for this. Ralt's hanging out with us. That's cool. Where is my content? Right here. And let's search for Narvatec. Okay, let's grab this. So if anybody wants to take a look at how to stream on their own, check out that link I just posted in the chat, and that can show you the device I'm using and how you can get one of your own as well. Yeah, I haven't gotten into the Twitch myself. I don't know why. I feel comfortable here with YouTube, I guess. I've heard people say that Twitch is a lot more lucrative, but I'm still in the mindset of I'm just doing this for fun. Like, I would like if this was, a full-time thing for me. So maybe I actually should consider Twitch, but I don't know. Because you can do both, I'm sure, but I just kind of like the group we have here on YouTube. I'd be concerned about splitting up the content too much and having multiple people have to be in different places, Talon Ranger, you're sick. I'm sorry to hear that. It is the season for getting sick, though. Colds and flus and stuff like that. So hopefully you'll get over it soon. And I'm sure we all wish you the best on that. I actually have a bit of a... I think I caught a little bit of a cold yesterday when I was out and about. I was only out for a little bit. But I have a pretty bad immune system for the most part, and it was a cold day. I had like a sore throat the rest of the day yesterday. And Marie says, even though you finished the storyline for Pokemon Scarlet, you're going around place to place helping people, villagers and such. That's what I want to get into that more too, like just exploring the towns more. I found 2 places to get ribbons in this region too. In fact, let's show that off. So we got a sec. See? So, Dumpty can either be Dumpty the Great Friend or Dumpty the Once Well Trained. So he's currently the Great Friend. And as far as markings go, Skydive, our starter, is our reliable partner. I love how you can give them titles like that. So cool. I still don't know why Dumpty hasn't yet gotten reliable partner. I think it might just be random chance that you get it, because my Glimora, still currently in the healing chamber. Oh, hi, bud. There's Spike. Kyber was the 5th Pokemon we caught, and she picked up the reliable partner way before anyone else. That's kind of crazy. Okay, so I think Spike is trying to conjure up some potentially shinies. You're just having a special sandwich until you get the special ingredients in the game, says Anne-Marie. I suppose I would probably have to leave the area for these to despawn myself. Now, is this how shiny hunting can work, though? Can one person have the sandwich on the go, the meal power? Actually, wait. I might be hindering this. I've got the encounter power for poison. What if that was the way this worked? Like, you have a way of bringing shiny bugs out, but then I'm overriding it with more poison encounters. I don't know. I like the thought that multiple... Oh yeah, Shelbert the Living Legend. That's right, Mick. Just give me one sec here, folks. I'll get caught up on the chat. I see I'm missing some messages. Unknown Spike, if you see a shiny, let me know. I'll come running. Do I want something specific added to the bot for something fun? I don't know. That's Mick asking that. Mick has designed a bot to use in our Discord. I don't know. Like, I'll think about it once we're done for, like, today, because I'm kind of sidetracked with keeping up to date here in the game and not missing out on anything. And muttering, too. That's another problem I have when I'm doing my videos. I mutter under the sound of the game. Dazzling Shell says, you could join right now, but it's lunchtime for you and you gotta get back. You got back from a walk in the snow, so you need to go eat. That's totally fine. I saw a Spike was like running in place for a second there. Shelbert the Living Legend indeed. Anne-Marie says, I just found that you can get a Cinderace in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That's something you know what? Last stream I was going to mention this. Let's do it right now since we're online. I'm going to check the news because I want to let you guys know what's coming up. In fact, in 2 days we have a special event happening here in the game. So I've left Unknown Spike on their own. My apologies. Excuse me. I lost track of where that Charizard was supposed to be, by the way. I don't know if it's only post-game for these black raids or whatever. But first of all, prepare for presents from Delibird. So starting Friday, December 23rd at midnight to Sunday, December 25th, Delibird will be appearing more frequently in Terra Raid battles. It'll be a 5-star Terra Raid battle and may reward you with various Terra shards. And that's only 2 days away. Prepare wisely before challenging them. So you got to see what type they are. Or does it say if they're a specific type? Hang on. Delibird will have various Terra types. Okay. So, yeah, that's something to look forward to. I'll probably do some streams. Like, maybe I might do, like, several streams per day to get many people involved in these kind of, these raids. And I think... I don't know if my team would be ready, or when I say team, I mean a Pokemon. I don't know if we would be ready to really do much to help out in the raids, but at least I can bring people together with a live stream. Now, there's... Oops. Mighty Cinderace. Now, this one, I probably will not be prepared for. Tier 7 Cinderace will be available. It's going to have the Mightiest mark, appearing in Black Crystal Terra Raid battles. You can try scoring a win against Cinderace from Friday, December 30th until Sunday, January 1st, so just the New Year's weekend. Cinderace can't normally be encountered in Paldea, and this one has Fighting as its Terra type. And, of course, has the Mightiest mark. Have the same mark ability and moves regardless of when it's caught. So it says if you catch it and you later, beat it again, you can't catch it, but you'll get bonus items for it. So those are things that we might do here on the stream. Or on a stream. So look forward to stuff like that. Unknown Spike is still over here. Okay, have we seen any shinies? I don't think so. I don't believe so. Sometimes when I do see an outbreak like this too, I just kind of won't run around for fun. Even though it's not, I'm not recording it, so why do I torture myself? I'm not going to catch things if they're not on screen, right? That's just the way I do. But, you know what? Let's actually give the people something to watch. Let's do some Terra raids now. We're like halfway through this particular stream episode. So, I think Unknown Spike just got jumped by something. Are there any Terra typings that you're looking for, Spike? Because I know there's a few typings that I'm keen on picking up. I will say... I guess I'll just, Wait, did I do these yet? I will mention, due to recent incidents, I want to get more flying Terra shards. Because I have an idea for how to use them effectively. Long story short... I want a flying type to take down that fighting Team Starbase. And I've got like 25 flying Terra shards as it is right now. And you need 50 to be able to turn a Pokemon's Terra type. Or change a Pokemon's Terra type into a new one. And I will just say that Skydive has a number of, or sorry, has access to a number of flying type attacks. Emery has a Cinderace Pokemon deck. Very cool. Is that, did you get that from... There's a... This isn't my crystal, but I'll take some LP. There's a special set right now in Pokemon TCG. You can get 3 different... 3 decks of like Pikachu... Was it Pikachu V, Eevee V, which sounds funny, and Cinderace V. There's still Pokemon V, right? Because I'm just wondering, have I never noticed the funny name of Eevee V before? What do we got over here? Can it get water moves? I'm wondering who'll be my best Pokemon. Well, we know it can get ground, and we have a fire type, so let's actually switch into Skydive. I will give this a shot with you. I'm ready. Of course. One nice thing is, I want to say thanks to everybody who does join me on regular streams like this, because it might be a little bit broken in a sense, but quite often I don't do much in these raids, but you guys, you're so far beyond me because you've beaten the game, you know, many of you have, and you're so far above me in levels, you just obliterate these things. And I just basically reap the rewards. But I guess that's maybe like a thank you for hosting these kind of things, I guess? I don't know. I don't know if I'm talking myself up, excuse me, too much by saying, I'm just letting you join on a live stream, therefore I get all these rewards, but... So, yeah. Clodsire shouldn't have any grass moves, so Skydive should be fine. What in the Smoliv is that? I like the look of that. That's Smoliv and Doliv's evolution there. So, for starters, let's get our defenses up. I couldn't even do a move yet. I guess it took too long. So, this is based off of, like, time, I assume. Okay. Yeah! Clodsire! The text didn't even read right. Okay, our defenses are up. Oh, man. Yawn. No. Skydive was drowsy. Oh, no. The Terra Shield. Terrasilize my Pokemon. I can't. I can't even Terrasilize. I've only attacked not once. I literally have not attacked yet. And I still can't. There we go. Go for Aerial Ace. Do what we can. I don't think I'm doing too much. Oh, Clodsire's paralyzed, though. How'd you get paralyzed? Body Slam, maybe? Or maybe something had static. What was that Seed Sower? I don't know what that was. I'm afraid of seeds. Wait, I didn't even do any damage. I'm sleeping. We have Grassy Terrain. Oh, we see some Terastallization. I was like, what's that sound happening? Skydive, wake up, man! I don't even know what's happening anymore. At least we're at a decent level to handle these hits, though. Can you wake up? Come on, get in the game. Skydive! Oh! Cloudsire's paralyzed, okay. Excellent work stuff. Time-wise, we're still way ahead of this stuff. We just got healed? Someone just did a cheer for us, okay. We haven't even broken that shield down yet. Busted! I did nothing! Why am I so useless in these raids? Well, I've obviously said, because we're not, like, proper level or not. Alright, so just aerial ace it. Is it gone? Looks like it's gone. Thanks, Unknown Spike. You're the one that did all that work. And I don't believe I've caught a Clodsire before, so let's do this. I didn't buy Pokeballs. I still have 30, though. So no real concerns there. Anne Marie says, my Pokemon Cinderace themed deck, Sword and Shield. You put Charmander in it. You got Charmeleon and Charizard. Oh, you got the clone Charizard? And Leon's Charizard. Cool. I didn't know there was a clone Charizard card. Chara card. Nice. Let's catch it. And that should give us 3 Grass Terra Shards, I believe. Yes, indeed, we got some Wooper Slimes. Look at what Clodsire looks like. He's cute. I like that. I'm not going to keep it on my team, but I like it. It's cute. So thanks, Unknown Spike, for the rewards. Of course, a lot of this stuff is selling for cash. Because as far as the experience, candies and stuff, I usually use my regular battling to level up. Clodsire, the spiny fish Pokemon. It lives at the bottom of ponds and swamps. It will carry Wooper on its back and ferry them across water from one shore to the other. No nickname. Get out of my party, but get into my Pokedex. I gotta see if there's any more rewards for me to get from the Pokedex. First of all, put Clodsire in your box. Here's our healing chamber, by the way. Kyber. Yeah, Kyber. There's Smithers, everybody. There's Matador. They will heal, and they will return. Alright, anyways. Clodsire, you go over here. And I'm going to check my decks to see if there's any rewards to pick up. Does not look like it. We're working towards 10 nest balls. We're going to catch 2 more new species. Okay, so I'm trying to get 2. Ah! Okay, I need my Rhydon, obviously. Ah! Hang on, hang on, hang on. Let me get to a little safer spot to stand. Hi, Delibird. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't do it right. Hang on. Poke Portal, please. Let's check out some raids. And what do we have? That is the question. 3-star. Ooh, a flying type. So, and that is obviously Staravia. So I'm going to want to use Dumpty. I believe I have Rock Slide on Dumpty. I don't want to bring my fighting Quaquaval into this thing, let's say. This should net us a couple of, what is it, Flying Terra Shards. There's also a meal power you can get called Raid Power. I think it's just called Raid Power. What that's supposed to do is give you more item drops from when you defeat a raid. But I have tested that off screen. Sadly, it doesn't increase the amount of Terra Shards that are dropped. Those are fixed. Like, a 3-star Terra raid gives you 2, 4-star gives you 3, and those are the only ones I fought so far. But from my experience, you don't get any bonus Terra Shards. You'll get other things like maybe candies and such, pearls and other sellable things. But if I could get more of the Terra Shards, that'd be awesome. Nick says, imagine if a shiny just pops up. That's the fun of the shinies, too. You never know. They definitely could. I did not give back Rock Slide. We got Body Slam now. Is that already done? Godzilla took that thing out. What is the actual name of that Frigibax evolution? Just so I know what to call it. I just keep calling it Godzilla anyway. Alright, 1 Ice Beam drops it. That's not bad at all. Thanks, Unknown Spike, again for... You know what? You don't just contribute say, like, you know, financially through, like, your memberships and donation stuff, you contribute through items and stuff in these raids, and that is awesome. I feel like I should start giving stuff back to people who are helping out with these. Because you're helping me in so many good ways. 2 more flying Terra shards. Nice. Mick says, wait, Godzilla is in this game? Yeah, we basically just saw him. Different colors, but the pseudo-legendary of this generation is an ice dragon. And, no nickname. Yeah, Godzilla's in the game. Anne Marie has confirmed it. There you go. But I remember seeing the silhouette of it, and I was like, that looks just like a Godzilla. Come on. Okay. Where's this flying raid? Tell me it's a good amount of stars. All this trouble I came to get here. Yes! Okay. I'm going to change my Pokemon. I'm going to invite you to this. 3-star flying. Challenge as a group. And it's just a Basculin. We can just bask in the glory of getting some Terra shards out of it. Once this is, like, once my Nuzlocke stuff is less restrictive, I'm going to have so much fun. Like, I don't care if I find I guess tier 7 is the highest tier there can be. Once we hit post-game, any raid that I come across, I'll probably invite everyone during a live stream. Just be like, guys, everyone, let's just all tackle it. If we faint, it doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to enjoy that. Now, not trying to spoil things, let's say, but I have an idea. I have some suspicions of what's going to happen story-wise. So I got things in the works in my head. I'm planning stuff out to make the finale interesting. I just realized too, on that screen it shows there's a link code. Maybe I don't even need to host multiple people here. If I open up a raid and I put link code in the chat, can anyone jump in on that? I might try that as a test during one of the next live streams. Not one of the multiplayer ones. But I don't know, we'll see. Do I still have my ice spinner? Because I have taught that. No, I don't. Ah! Why am I so dumb? But I have taught Skydive Ice Spinner, which is good against flying types. We resist that bite. No problem. Let's Aqua Step, get her speed up, I guess. Because it is not a water type, it is a flying type. I should definitely... Oh, okay, never mind. It's almost done anyway. But I should definitely have... what I should do, if I know I'm going after a specific type of raid, I should make my Pokemon prepared for those raids, right? I'm just a silly head. I do the item harvesting / grinding between episodes or streams, and that's what I think I'll start doing, just to make things more consistent. I'll go after all flying first, and then whatever other shards I'm looking for. Because right now, I do have an idea also. So I've said I want to make Skydive's Terra type flying. I have an idea for Dumpty as well. So, that being said, what am I trying to say? I'm losing track of my own brain. The link code is an invite. Alright, sweet. So I'll probably do that, like, maybe at some point, I guess. Alright. Got some flying shards, got a lot of Basculin fangs. We just knocked the teeth out of this thing. Wow! Wait a sec. I just thought of something. Not what I was just thinking of. That's long gone. Something else came to mind. Hang on. Hold tight. 1 sec. No, nickname for you. We're in the middle of a blizzard. What was I gonna do? No. Okay, I thought we were getting, like, raid power bonus for flying types. So I thought, that was a lot of items we got. We got so many teeth out of that guy. Alright, let's check my map, see if there's another flying raid that we can go flying after. Preferably away from those bad guys. I see it! I see it now! Let's go! That will be fun, though, hosting a stream, like, get multiple people in here, and then just whoever jumps in on the raid the quickest, we all just tackle it, right? I think that would be cool. But as far as our regular, the multiplayer sessions, I want to bring viewers in to participate. Because it's fun. I like hanging out with you guys virtually. First of all, before I do anything, let me do what I said and customize the movesets. We want to give... Well, Earthquake's not going to hit any flying types, so... Let's go with... We got Rock Slide somewhere here. Yes, indeedy. Okay, and I'm going to give Ice Spinner to... our Quaquavel. Where are you at? Ice Spinny! And Low Sweep's not going to really hurt or help against flying types, so we'll replace that for now. So, a level 4... Ghosty Dude. This challenges a group. We'll invite you into this one. I'm going to go with Dumpty, because I'm pretty sure these Bayonet can get things like Dazzling Gleam. So I'd rather have my Fire type to resist that. Especially not bringing a Fire type in on that, because... Or a Fighting type, I mean. Because that would be pretty brutal. Taking a Dazzling Gleam from a Bayonet. Level 4. These level 4 raids are... sorry, tier 4 raids. They're level 45 when you fight them. And we're almost at level 55 for our team, so we're about 10 levels above. Not quite as scary as they used to be. Plus, we have the cheers. We can get our defenses up and stuff. Which, for my sake, I'm going to start off with a cheer, just to get our defenses. I might hang back and let Spike kind of start tackling this. Because I know Spike is just obliterating these things on my behalf, and I love it. It's great. There's Godzilla backs again. Okay, so first things first, we're going to cheer and get our defenses up. Hang tough, crew. Yeah. Look at this. Look at that damage. Ooh, look at that, no damage. Oh man, fire, you're going to burn me? Fire type can't burn me. Which is why maybe I won't terrestrialize. Well, no, if I have to terrestrialize, I will. But the thing is, so when they say that the raid boss puts up its Terra shield, they say that you have to break this. Look how little shield it has left. Right there it says terrestrialize to break the shield. But do you have to use your Terra attack, like your Terra type attack, to break the shield? I'm not sure how that works exactly, because like in this case where it's a flying type, if I Terra or terrestrialize into a ground type, would I have to use my ground type to hit it? Because I can't, because it's flying. I don't know how this all works. We beat it though. Lab coach for everyone, including Professor Chess and Marie Hedgehog. Thank you very much. Let's catch Bayonet. Let's get some of them Terra shards. Pokeball go. I will say too, I believe the next live stream, the next like solo live stream that I do, I got an idea for something to help us out. I hate starting to tell something and then I don't want to do it. Shiny? No shiny. We got 3 flying Terra shards though, and I still find it weird. Why do they show like ×1 and then ×2? Why don't they just put it all into like ×3? Should I complain about getting flying Terra shards? No, probably shouldn't. But I find it curious, let's say. Alright, Bayonet has been caught up. But, for me, most importantly, we got them shards. Oh, new entry, too. Bayonet, the marionette Pokemon. Strong feelings of hatred turned a puppet into a Pokemon. If it opens its mouth, its cursed energy escapes. The one I usually catch, or the one I have in Pokemon Go, I've named Chucky. Haunted doll, right? Makes sense, I think. Anyway. Henry says, you never use the Tarantula move for the shield, you just realize you don't have to use it. Which is the Tarantula move? I am unfamiliar. Not picnic! It's no time for a picnic. You know how much easier... Okay, I say that now. You know how much easier they've made Pokemon? You can just make a picnic anywhere and get your Pokemon's HP back. Isn't that wild? Back in my day, you needed to scramble to find a Pokemon Center. Any more fly-ins? So that is my main concern as of right now. You know, now that I can climb cliffs and such, I can make it into the Great Crater of Paldea. I've done it. I get kicked out. Oh, there's a Finison. Finison outbreak. Finizin. Finizine? I don't know. Flying! I'm gonna check it out. Go after those Finison and I'll go over here. The raid host gets more shards. Really? That I was not aware of. And you say the shiny does show in, so in the battle you would know. Okay. That's what I've never been clear on. I think people have told me differing info like in both ways, but I'll take your word for it now. If we see shiny in the raid, then we're good. What are you? Give me that. X attack. What are you? Give me that. Waterstone, just here on the beach. What are you? Ultra Ball, that's some money cash. Just one. That's not worth it. 1-star small live. I think that's all we have for flying raids that I can see. But that's okay. We still have about 6 minutes left. Do you guys want to go hang out with some dolphins? We'll go swim with some dolphins. I just want to see them. But if you have another raid you find, Unknown Spike, definitely you can call me on in. So Mick saw video confirmation that the shiny does show up in the raid battle. Okay. I will definitely take your word on that then. Whee! Okay, I'm gonna go find fishies. Nope, nope, nope. Dolphins are not fishies, Professor. I'm not a zoologist. I'm a pokeologist. Oh, you're already over here. Nice. Can we find shiny Finizin? Doubt it. I don't even know what they look like. Does anyone know what a shiny Finizin looks like? Just out of curiosity. I will say, once we get into post-game, when I have shiny powers, like, I'll love... Ooh, you popped up in front of me, man. I will love hosting that. Like, getting multiple people together for, you know, shiny hunting. Because if I can make a meal power that conjures up shinies... Wait, Snorlax is here! Snorlax! Big news, man. We got info for you. Wait, my Discord is closed. Where are we? Yes! Okay. Magikarp what? I thought I just jumped into the stratosphere. So, Snorlax 321, you are the recipient of a shiny Pokemon. And you don't know why yet, but we will explain that. Actually, Mick, do you want to tackle that while I'm doing this? Because we're almost done here for the stream anyway, and then I can pick up afterwards. Because we're starting to do shiny auctioning on the channel. If I find shinies, I don't need them. What are you? Bruxish, no! Look at all these little dolphin dudes. I like it. Now, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't the evolution just have like a heart on its chest or something? I think I've seen a picture. Oh, you know, yeah, Mick, you're right. I should do that trade with Snorlax. I gotta figure out how to do that. Hold tight. Whoops! Almost ran into another Miraidon there. Okay, so how do we do link trade? Does it only work with people in my group? Tell you what here. Yeah, so Mick is filling you in. So yeah, basically every weekend I'm gonna do a shiny auction. Any shiny Pokemon I pick up that I don't need, or even if I need them, like, you know, I'm not gonna use them, so I want to trade them out to people. So long story short, Mick and Sailor Pika were outbidding each other like crazy, both of them with the intent to give it to someone else. And Sailor Pika won. She actually said, Mick, you get to choose. Mick was doing a spinny wheel. Your name came up. So by just being a good buddy and hanging out with us, being a regular member, you get yourself a shiny Orthworm. So I just gotta, hang on, get my Discord back open there. Where are we at? Let's see, in our Pokemon Trades channel. By the way, folks, feel free to follow the link at the top of the chat to our Discord server. We do have a Pokemon Trades option there. Snorlax, that is true. I have heard that Ash is retiring from Pokemon Adventuring, or at least his story is coming to a close. Like I doubt that they will never show him again, because I mean they know Ash is like the classic character. Okay, so we gotta figure out how do we do this. I'm just gonna stop my timer because we'll end off the stream with this trade. Hang on, go to Pokeportal. I think if I just put, or if Snorlax, if you can go here to link trade, set a link code. Wait, a group can do this? You know what I'm gonna do? I want to try this. This is new to me. Set link code. So I'm gonna choose code number 56792. Okay. So I'm gonna post this in the chat. Apparently anyone can jump in on this, from what it said. Link code 56792. So everybody who's playing the game right now, go to your Pokeportal. Go to your link trade, punch in code 56792, and we'll see if we can link up. So I know I'm looking for Lawrence in game for Snorlax 321. We'll see if this actually works out on stream. Mick says, maybe let Snorlax confirm that it's him, so randomly someone doesn't snipe the shiny. Well, I do know his in-game name, so I will wait for confirmation before I do the trade, though. I wonder how well this works. So even though I have an unknown Spike, just in the background, just roaming around my Paldea region, I'm here doing a trade. And it says like a group of people can do this. Wouldn't it be like, what if, say, 4 people joined in and they did like a surprise trade amongst everybody? That would be kind of cool. Maybe if I have an exit, like I was talking earlier, I think before the stream began, I've got so many shinies in Pokemon Legends Arceus that eventually, once Scarlet and Violet can connect with home, I'll probably send a bunch of those here into Scarlet and Violet. Imagine Snorlax just left without reading the chat. I mean, it's possible. You know what? That's actually a good point. I'm going to put a minute timer on this. Minute 30, let's say. And if I do not hear from Snorlax 321, we'll just end off here and I'll do the trade at some other time. But what it would be kind of cool to do is set up, like put a link trade code in the chat, get as many people in as possible, and I would offer one of the Legends Arceus shinies for whatever. I wonder if that's how it works, or if you still, if say there's a group of 4 people, if you then choose who to trade with. I don't know. That's something I want to try next time we do multiplayer. Mick is like, wait, are you still here, Snorlax? Return to us. I don't want to leave too much dead air while waiting here. So again, worst case scenario, we can do the trade at whatever other time. The Orthworm is still held in reserve. Also, I will show you the next Pokemon we'll be doing an auction. And so Mick gave me a good idea. I'm thinking instead of Sundays for the auctions, the shiny auctions on our Discord, we'll probably do Saturdays, because that should be a more free day for the majority of people. You say, wait, did someone leave? Did they? Someone leave? Who? Where? What? In the chat? I don't know. Maybe. It's definitely possible. Okay, 5 seconds left. I think we're done. We'll stop searching. We'll get this made sense of later. But yeah, I'll show you just quickly what the next shiny auction will be available. It's going to be this little one here. a shiny Mareep. That was actually the first shiny that I picked up on screen during one of the grinding montages, I believe. I can't really tell what the stats are like, can I? We don't have the judge feature just yet to show what the IVs are like. The viewers went from 5 to 4. And there's no markings for this thing? Come on. But anyway, that will be Saturday's shiny auction available. Nice shiny Mareep. I'd like to do something like give it an item to make it better. Like I could have it hold, like, say, a big nugget or something. Oh, Snorlax is here. Okay, well, for now, we're going to end off the stream because it's already running long. But we're going to do a trade with you if you're up for it, because we have a Pokemon for you. Alright, but if you folks have enjoyed today's episode, as always, feel free to hit that like button down below. If you want to see future episodes, including the eventual Team Star Takedown, which I want to get ready for, feel free to subscribe to the channel or join as a member and hit that bell button for notifications when new videos are coming your way. You can also check out the link in the description or during the outro to check out the entire Pokemon Violet adventure thus far. And I guess that's going to be it. Professor Chaz is signing off. Thank you again for watching, folks, and I'll catch you next time. Alright, so we'll stop that recording. So yes, Snorlax 321. We have for you a shiny Pokemon. The reason is, I don't know if you had seen in the chat there, last Sunday we were doing our first shiny auction because I picked this up in just by doing one of my item harvesting montages, and I thought I want to start doing something because, like, there's not a lot that people can do with their lab loot right now, but I thought this could be something, and the Porto Marinata auction thing made me think that might be kind of fun. So on Sunday, Mick and Sailor Pika kept outbidding each other, topping one another, and in the end, both of them wanted to just basically donate to someone else. So, long story short, your name was chosen on Mick's little spinny wheel thing, and you have access to a shiny Orthworm. We just need to set up a trade to do so. Nice little blue guy. I'm going to put you in the party. In fact, I'm going to do this. Ah, the group's disbanded. Ah, I figured that was going to happen, though. Let's lead the pack with you. And let's let you come on out. So we just need to set up for doing a trade. And you get this cute little blue dude. You know what I'm curious about? Come here, you. Let's see what size this is. I'm going to go into Messagoza. Messagozers. Just checking my Discord. No new notifications just yet there. So if you are if you have access right now, Snorlax, to your Paldean game, I'd say set up a link trade option. Just go to your Poke Portal. Make sure you're online. And go to link trade. You set a code, and then I will... Can I clear that? I'm going to clear this for now. I'll let you set up the code. That way we know it's you for sure. But yeah, set up a code, and then I'll confirm it, and I'll trade you that shiny Orthworm for whatever you want to trade back. Apparently, too, by the way, this lady here, she checks the size of your Pokemon, and if it is actually the biggest or the smallest possible. I've read that they have like a range of, say, 256 different size markers. If they're the smallest or biggest, they can get a mark for that. Alright, judge the Orthworm, please. I could judge all these Pokemon, actually, too. I might do that for fun. Oh, it's a little smaller than average. Let's just check more sizes while waiting for Snorlax to get back to us. I've already checked my main team, so there's nothing really much to talk about. Let's check our new Clodsire. A perfectly average size specimen. I wonder if all raid bosses have average size. That might be a thing. No, actually, okay, this one's a good sight smaller than average. So they do have varying sizes. Cool. That guy turned into a shopping bag on the left. You see that? That's cool. How about this bastion that we picked up? Perfectly average size. What if some of these raid bosses actually have the right size for marking? I want to check all this off screen. I've heard that when you send Pokemon, like, I don't know how people know this yet, but when you send Pokemon into home from previous games, from what I've heard, they all have their size set to the tiniest amount, which, I mean, I hope that's not true, because overall, I guess I wouldn't mind, but to know that I have, like, the tiniest Gyarados, for example, would be like, that's kind of weird. But hopefully they sort of, like, randomize it. Only 2 viewers. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get Snorlax in on this one. I'll check one more of these guys. And then... Hey, it's the Pikachu! The flying Pikachu! It's a smaller Pikachu! I really want to see if I can get a mark for one of these. I'll do one more now, then we'll call it good. And if I do find a mark on one of these, I'll show you that next time we do a video. Okay, but I think, yeah, we'll end off for now. So... Shiny Orthworm remains in my care for the time being until we can set up the trade with Snorlax. But it ain't going nowhere, so no worries about that. Excuse me. So if anyone wants to do any trading, though, I see in our Discord server, Martin2137 says they're looking for Petalil, Breloom, Applin, Flapple, and Appletun. So if anyone has any of those Pokemon available, you can do some trades with Martin. Maybe, I don't know what you could get. Could you get shinies? Could you get things with ribbons or marks? Look at the size of those 2 different Pachirisu, too. Alright, but yeah, that's going to be it for today. I've got a little bit more item harvesting to do then, in this case. So for now, I want to say thanks for hanging out, everybody. And special thanks to Unknown Spike for helping with those raids. Those Terra Shards are going to be great. I'm going to make the best use of them that I can. And hope that we can defeat Team Star, but not right away. We got some more other things to take care of first. But have yourselves a good day. Professor Chaz is signing off, and as always, I'll catch you next time. Did anyone screenshot that? Please don't. I mean, go ahead. I don't really care, so...